Today we're talking all about the Salomon ADV Skin 12. This is a very versatile, customizable vest. Allows you to really get it set to how you want, where you want to store things. We're gonna go through all the details, talk about all the pros, the cons, all that stuff. Let's get to it. Firstly though, I do want to let you know that Salomon did send the Advanced 12 vest to me to review. I didn't pay for it. They're not going to influence my opinion at all. Like always, I'm going to say exactly what I want, be completely honest. So I got this vest just in time to go do the Dam to Dome, which was a really long day in the woods, like a 10-hour day or longer. Lots of elevation, and this thing was just perfect. It was a great opportunity to test this to its limits. Had a jacket with me, tons of water, food, nutrition, all that stuff, and it did amazing. Short story, I loved it. There you go. Before we get to the rest of the details though, do me a favor, scroll down, click that thumbs up button, give it a like. It does help out tremendously and really helps the channel, and I would just really appreciate it. First, let's talk about the fit and comfort of the vest as you wear it, and that's probably where this vest and most of the Salomon vests just excel. Very, very comfortable. Like, honestly, the Salomon vests are the best fitting vests that I've tried. They hug your body in a really snug but not like tight way. It just feels good. And that doesn't change with the Salomon Advanced 12. This was just awesome. The customization that you can do to get this vest really tight on you and snug is just awesome. You have the quick link system in the front, these little clips where you can take the strap across the sternum, hook it, you can move those up and down, adjust the tightness on the one side. It's awesome. Combine that with the sense of fit construction of the fabrics, the little stretchy mesh fabrics, the breathable materials. It's just super comfortable and it fits your body well, and it feels like it's a part of you. The one issue with the fit that I did have, this only negative I had through all my testing, depends on the shirt that I was wearing. So when I was wearing my XOSKIN 3/4 sleeve shirt, the collar comes up fairly high. And it was perfect, no issue. But if I wear a regular shirt, just kind of like with this kind of collar, I did notice that the right side of the shoulder strap did rub my neck a little bit. It wasn't that much of an issue and it didn't really cause any chafing, but had I been going for like a really long time, like maybe a 100-mile race, it might have been an issue. So to fix that, I just kind of lube up there a little bit if I'm not wearing a shirt that has a high neck. So when you get the vest, obviously you get the vest, but you also get 2 of the Salomon soft flasks. You get these right here from Hydro Pack. They're really good soft flasks. These are not the speed flasks, which I prefer. I prefer these over the speed flasks. The bottom, it just slides in really well. And it doesn't dig into your rib cage. So kudos to Salomon for the regular flasks. I'm a big fan. So those flasks just slide right into the flask pocket on the front pretty easily, very easily in fact, even when you have the pockets filled up. And then they secure with the little strap on top. It just keeps it from falling down inside the vest, which is really nice because as you drink those, the flasks obviously compress a little bit, and that just keeps it from falling down inside of the vest, and you can still get to it. Since we're talking about hydration, let's go ahead and mention you can use this with a hydration bladder, a reservoir. It actually comes with this nifty little kind of like insulator, prevents the heat from your back, supposedly, getting into that water and warming it up. Honestly, I've never used it. As soon as I got it, I took it out and it sits on my shelf. It probably works fine. But you can use it, and you can also use the bladder, which is very nice. I did test that out this past weekend. I do not have a Salomon bladder that has the the right angle where the straw connects to the bladder. I just used my own bladder that I had, and I was able to run that straw up over the shoulder and secure it just fine to where I could still drink with it, and it was good. It was perfect. So the bladder does go into the back of the vest here. This pocket just slides right in. There is a little cinch piece in the back which you can slide through the top of the bladder to keep it from going down inside, which is also handy so it's not falling down and sloshing around or kind of poking you in the back. And then once you get that bladder in, there is a little hole in the bottom of the vest inside this little back pass-through pocket here, where that straw can come through if you have the Salomon vest, and you can route that straw through the side under your shoulder. Again, I didn't do that. I just went over the top because that's the type of bladder that I had. Aside from the flask pockets and then the bladder pocket in the back, you do also have 2 really big stretchy pockets in the front. These are the ones on your kind of like your lateral fronts. And they are quite stretchy and expandable. You can put all sorts of things in those. You also have 2 zippered pockets in the front on top of those other pockets, and they are also very stretchy, and this is generally where I put like my nutrition, salt pills. You can even throw a headlamp in there. You can fit an iPhone very easily. I even use it to store, as a YouTuber, I take a GoPro with me. I use it to store my GoPro, keeps it secure. It's not gonna fall out on the trail because that zipper keeps it nice and safe. And what I also like about it is that mesh fabric doesn't really hold a lot of moisture. So when I pull the GoPro out, the lens isn't covered in sweat, which is a big plus. One other nifty thing about these side pockets is there's actually a little like trash bag. It's what it's for. Inside that pocket, you can stick your your trash from your gels, your other nutrition products that you have. Stick it down in there so it's secure and it's not going to fall out and litter on the trail. And moving around to the side of the vest, we have the pass-through pocket. You can actually stick your hand all the way through the back, and it's really accessible. It just slide it right through there. This is actually my preferred method to carry hydration. I will take the 2 flasks in the front, and then I'll take 2 more flasks and put them through the pass-through on the back. And if I need more water, I can reach through there, grab the flask, pull it out, swap it out, I'm good to go. It's what I did on the Dam to Dome run and another long run I did after that, and it worked really well and comfortable too. Another nice thing about the back of the vest, the way they designed it, is they have this pocket on the top that is, when I first got it, I honestly was like, what is that? It's kind of weird. It's really stretchy. But what it's for is obviously for like sticking a jacket, something like that. It's a little bit bigger, and it's really accessible while you're running. You can easily take the jacket, stick it in the back. You can pull it out, get to it. You don't have to take your vest off anymore to get to a jacket. It's really nice, and I have come to use it quite a bit. I was actually on a run just a little bit ago at Frozen Head, and I was running with someone who had a hat fell off. I was able to pick up their hat, stick it in the back, and keep it. It was easy. There's one more pocket on the back. We have the zippered secure compartment on the back. You just zip that down. In the back compartment, you've got plenty of space. I mean, you can fit all sorts of things. I've got a water filter. I have my EpiPen, wipes, first aid kit. I've put plenty of nutrition, extra tailwind back there. It's a big pocket, and you can store quite a few things in there. So that's gonna do it for the pockets of the Salomon Advanced 12, but there's still a couple of cool things up its sleeve, or shoulder, I should say. So on the vest, as you're wearing it, you've got these 2 side little compartments here. They don't zip, they don't secure, but there is a little strap in there. What's neat about that is there's actually a little pass-through on the outside of it where you can slide it through, and that's what you use to connect your poles. There's a couple ways you can connect the poles, and that's one of the great things about this vest that makes it so versatile. If you're like me and you like carrying the poles on the front, you can do that. You can also carry them on the back. There's quite a few ways you can customize it to your liking. I use the front. Take a look, you can see. You just easily stick the bottom of the poles through the little pull cord. Same thing on the top, pull them tight. They're nice and secure. You can go running. Not gonna be flapping around, and it just works really well, actually. Another cool hidden feature on the left side here, there's actually a little whistle inside there. So if you're at a race where they require you to carry a whistle, bonus, you got one stored away in the vest. It's not gonna flop around and smack you in the face. Also on the front, on the right shoulder strap, there is a little loop here where you can put your hydration straw through to keep it from flopping around. Just another little thing. It's one of the great things about this vest. It really seems like Salomon took their time in engineering it, designing it, and paying attention to those real small details. So the Salomon Advanced Skin 12 vest retails for $160, and I think it is well worth it. This vest has been you can carry so many things. If you need to carry ice traction, you can do that. If you need to carry a jacket, gloves, a hat, nutrition for a self-supported 50-mile run, plenty of space for that. It's very customizable, super comfortable, all day wear. You're not gonna feel it. It's great. I love it. So if you look below in the description, you will see a link. You can go purchase the Salomon vest. It may be an affiliate link or it may not be. But if it is affiliate link, it will help support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything though. And let's say you're gonna do a run that maybe isn't, a long self-supported event. Maybe it's a race where you got, aid stations. Well, for that, you might want to take a look at the Salomon Sense Pro 5 vest I've got on your screen over here. Another fantastic vest from Salomon. Check it out. And then on this side, we'll put a playlist of some other gear reviews to check out too. So thank you for watching. Thank you for Salomon sending the vest. I do appreciate you all, and I'll see you on the next one.